Rick is still waters, and still waters run deep. Lori was a normal middle-class housewife who wanted the fairy tale. She got married young to the popular but quiet, nice guy from the neighborhood, their small town. It's what was expected and custom for their small town, but she wanted more. She wanted passion and to be the object of desire and obsession from the hero like we find in those romantic novels. Where did I get that? Watch this scene.
We had a fight this morning. It got ugly. Hurtful.
I'm sorry, hon. Men can be jerks.
I guess if we're being honest, he wasn't the asshole.
Gotcha.
He was trying so hard to be reasonable, it just pushed my buttons all the more. God, I sometimes wish he would just have it out with me. Blow up. Tell me I'm being a bitch if that's what I'm being. Instead, he's just so...
Don't beat yourself up.
No? You can't tell me that being pissed at your husband because he doesn't yell at you is even close to being rational.
That's one problem I don't have with Tom.
But you still love him.
Sure I do. Might as well. We're lifers.
I admire your pragmatism. You still love Rick? I've been asking myself that a lot, and I think the answer is yes. It's just I'm trying to remember how that works. Maybe the only real problem we have is we got married so young.
Lori was pushing Rick's buttons, trying to force confrontations and fights with him to get him to fight back and to be passionate in some way with her. This is the speak of a very frustrated woman. She was not content with her life, which is sad because her life was not lacking. How did I know that? Listen to how she declares to this woman she knows she's being unfair to Rick. Then listen to Rick tell Shane.
We didn't have a great night. Say, look, man, I may have failed to amuse with my sermon, but I did try. Least you can do is speak. That's what she always says. Speak. You think I was the most close-mouthed son of a bitch you ever hear, though? To express your thoughts. Do you share your feelings, that kind of stuff? Thing is, lately, whenever I try, everything I say makes her impatient, like she didn't want to hear it after all. It's like she's pissed me all the time, and I don't know why. Look, man, that's just shit couples go through. You know, it's a phase. Last thing she said this morning. Sometimes I wonder if you even care about us at all. She said that in front of our kid. Imagine going to school with that in your head. Difference between men and women. I would never say something that cruel to her. Certainly not in front of Carl.
See, Rick is a decent man. He is providing for his family and he does not fight with Lori because he does not want to hurt her unnecessarily. He is considerate of her feelings, and the truth is, from both their confessions, it's revealed Rick just does not feel passion towards Lori. He loves Lori and he cares about her, it's very clear. He loves her. But what she wants, passion, he cannot give because he does not feel it towards her. That does not make him unfeeling or uncaring. He loves her, but Lori wants more than love. She wants obsession. She wants passion. She wants a passionate love. That's just not the dynamic of their relationship. I don't even think Rick knew or thought he was capable of those feelings. So listen to this conversation between Rick and Shane. Rick was inexperienced. He's never encountered a woman that elicited those feelings in him.
Talk about your high school love like that, huh? Yeah, well, Well, that's a short conversation. It may even already be over. No, right? It was Holly, right? Nope, that was me too. And there was Sheila. That's one you lied to me about. I never lied about Sheila. I just got mixed up about what bases mean. I would just say, a home run, that usually means sexual. Like that's intercourse. Yeah, I realize that now. I think what you did was more like a ground rule double or something. Where the judge's ruling.
Rick and Lori have a comfortable and familiar type of relationship. She has a good husband who loves, cares, and provides for her and their family, but she's dissatisfied because she covets something else. Here's a very vivid example and reminder that envy, jealousy, covetousness is often the stealer of contentment, peace, satisfaction, and joy. Instead of being content and enjoying the wonderful husband and family she had, Lori was fantasizing about a life, a house that she didn't have, and taking her frustrations of not having those things on Rick. The end of the world afforded Lori an opportunity to get part of her wish. She trauma bonded with a man who treated and treats women as objects and possessions. That lulled her into the delusion that she was loved, that she was in a passionate relationship, and she was dead wrong. Okay, let me describe. What Lori had with Shane was sexual excitement due to forbidden sex.
Scared to tell us.
I caught that. You keep me waiting. I was trying to fire. What you doing?
I should clean it. We heard that.
Which side we at?
What?
You saw it. They were sneaking around because they were trying to hide it from Carl. And the one time we saw Lori and Shane having consensual intercourse, they were cosplaying. Shane cosplayed as a stalker, kidnapper in the woods. And she mislabeled that as passion. I called it forbidden because if they thought what they were doing was right, they wouldn't try to hide their relationship from the group and Carl. Also, why did she pause, then took off, then hid her wedding ring? Something told her her relationship with Shane, Rick's best friend, was not right. It did not feel right. What this was lust and malobsession, and both of them mistook it for love. Shane did not love Lori. He saw Carl and Lori as his possession. I guess they were all he had left, and when the world fell and it gave him purpose to keep them safe, I think Shane kept sane by focusing on them. When his possession, his focus got taken away by Rick's return, his sanity, which was holding on by a thread, fled. If Shane had truly adjusted, people love to say Shane is suited for the apocalypse. Shane got it. Shane is the guy that could lead and should lead. If Shane had truly adjusted to what had happened, he would not have gone insane with losing a romantic bond. That is a part of life. Loss is a part of life. Having crushes, falling for someone, unrequited love, requited love that ends in disappointment or breakups or whatever. It's a part of life. Shane could not adjust to that loss. Most of us have loved and lost, whether family, friend, romantic partners. Most, if not all, human beings will experience loss. Shane also clearly showed he viewed Lori as an object to possess when she denied him sex and he sought to forcefully take it. Sexually assaulting someone shows a lack of respect for the person's autonomy as a human being. Straight up, the person is not seen as a person, but as an object to use. Shane would have raped Lori to prove to her and himself that she belonged to him and not Rick. Lori's feelings were not a consideration. He did not care about Lori for Lori. He saw Lori as a means to satisfy his feelings, whether sexually or egotistically. She was his possession that he did not want Rick to take back. And Lori saw none of this because she was too busy basking in the feeling of being put first. With Rick, he prioritized taking care of all his responsibilities, his family, his work, his commitment to other people, like a responsible human being. Lori wanted none of that. She wanted to be first and foremost in Rick's thoughts, actions, life, being. She wanted to be his everything. Him putting her and Carl, his family, first, plus giving his time to the leadership through his job, his community, was not good enough. She did not want Rick to be a normal, functioning human being. She wanted Rick to exist to only serve her. Lori was a selfish, entitled, delusional woman who needed to get her head out of the clouds and into reality. Look at her passive-aggressive takes here. Rick will go get Merle. Then how could you?
So I can go get him.
He'll show you. Isn't that right?
I'm going back.
You went through hell to find us. You just got here and you're gonna turn around and leave?
I don't want you to go.
To hell with the guns. Shane is right. Merle Dixon? He's not worth one of your lives, even with guns thrown in. Tell me. Make me understand.
I owe a debt to a man I met and his little boy. Lord, if they hadn't taken me in, I'd died. It's because of them that I made it back to you at all. They said they'd follow me to Atlanta. They'll walk into the same trap I did if I don't warn them.
What's stopping you?
Walkie-talkie, the one in the bag I dropped. He's got the other one. Our plan was to connect when they got closer. Our walkies? Yeah.
So use the CB. What's wrong with that?
CB's fine. Walkies that suck the crap. They back to the 70s, don't match any other bandwidth, not even the scanners in our cars. I need that bag.
Confronting him with Shane in the hallway when he was going to get Herschel, then only agreeing when he stated they needed Herschel for the baby, then going to bring him back because she needed him there to protect her and Carl. Watch this scene. Yeah.
Rick? You want to have a conversation about this before you leave?
So you seriously gonna go after this guy with everything that's going on, huh?
He's right. He's right. This is not the time to head off. Not today. You don't always have
I'm not arguing. It's the least I can do for Herschel after we what? We what?
Carl said he would have shot Sophia himself. That's your son. He's getting cold. He's growing up in a world. He's growing up in a world where he needs a father like you. Around, alive, not running off solving everybody else's problems.
It's not just his problem I'm trying to solve. We need Herschel for the babe. I'm going after her.
Lori is about Lori. She's selfish and she's entitled. She tells Daryl to go get Rick, and Daryl tells her about herself. He must risk his life because she wants him to. No concern for Daryl himself.
So what?
So I need you to run into town real quick and bring him and Rick back. Daryl.
You bet you're window shopping. You want to fetch him yourself. There's better things to do.
What's the matter with you? Why would you be so selfish?
Selfish? Listen to me, Olive Oil. I was out there looking for that little girl every single day. I took a bullet and an arrow in the process. Don't you tell me about me getting my hands dirty.
No wonder she deluded herself about Shane. Shane pretended he was all about her when in fact Shane was all about himself. Then we have her urging Rick to do something about Shane. Then she gets mad at Rick for defending himself against Shane, which some people have the theory that she wanted Rick to go after Shane because she thought Shane would handle Rick. Shane would get rid of Rick. See, I don't know if that is true. Maybe, maybe not. But whatever her intentions were, she was devastated. She was very, very, very upset that Rick handled Shane, that Rick killed Shane. Remember, Rick was defending himself. He let it be known that Shane tried to kill him. And the fact that he defended himself and she reacted that way, what a devastating blow to Rick.
Is there anything
I killed her. I killed Shane. He came with me. Killed Randall to get me into the woods. Planned it. I had no choice. I gave him every chance. He kept beating me further out. He pushed me. And I let him. After a while, I knew what he was doing, what he was up to. And I kept going. Didn't stop. I couldn't have it. I just wanted it over. Dogging me every step of the way. Acting like I stole you and Carl. Like I was in the way. I just wanted it over. I wanted him dead. Kill him. Turn. That's how I knew Jenna was right. Carl put it down.
That moment was a death. It was a death to a marriage. Rick understood that Lori had feelings, still had feelings for that Lori would choose Shane over him. Which is ironic because she knew Rick was the better man. And we are gonna see right before her eyes Rick be the man that she always fantasized that she wanted. That alpha male, that strong, protective, deeply passionate man. She was too busy coveting something that was already there. But it was too late for her. It was too late because she started to see who her husband really is and who he always was, but the circumstances, the situation didn't require that out of him. Rick is still waters, quiet, silent type, and still waters run deep. When Rick was fighting to keep them alive at the prison, she wanted him to assuage her insecurity about their relationship, his coldness and separation from her. This was the man she threw away. Rick Badass Grimes. You couldn't get better than Rick Grimes. And she started to see that. She started to see the fantasy that the man she probably concocted in her head and fantasized about. He's embodied in Rick Grimes. But it was too late for her. She killed something. She killed the belief that Rick had that she loved him. And then again, Lori, who is all about Lori, while Rick is literally fighting to keep them alive at the prison. She just wants him to assuage her insecurities about their relationship. She was afraid of his coldness and his separation from her. She was afraid. She was afraid that she lost Rick, that Rick had stopped loving her and her marriage was over.